So the second Biot-Savart law. So it is a magnetic field due to a current element. That means it is a relation between current element and magnetic field. Okay, it is derived by two scientists, Biot and Savart. So it is called Biot-Savart law. Okay, so let us consider a current element dl. So you have to consider a current element dl of a conductor carrying current I. Okay, so xy is a conductor. In that conductor you have to consider a current element dl. Then that conductor carrying current I. Okay, understood? Then P be a point having position vector r with respect to the current element dl. Then theta be the angle between dl and what? Position vector r. Okay, so according to Biot-Savart law, the magnetic field dB, according to Biot-Savart law, the magnetic field dB is proportional to, first one, dB is proportional to the strength of the current I. So according to Biot-Savart law, the magnetic field dB is proportional to the strength of the current I. And second one, and also the magnetic field dB is directly proportional to the length of the current element dl. That is dB proportional to dl. Okay, then third one, the magnetic field dB. The magnetic field dB is directly proportional to the sine of the angle theta between the current element and the line joining the element to the point. That means position vector r. So dB proportional to sine theta. Okay, and last one, the magnetic field dB is inversely proportional to the square of the distance r between the element and the point. Okay, so that is dB proportional to I, then dB proportional to dl, dB proportional to sine theta, then last one dB proportional to 1 by r square. Then you have to combining all the four factors, we get dB proportional to I dl sine theta divided by r square. Then how can we remove that proportionality constant? We have to equating a constant term, that is dB is equal to a constant term k into I dl sine theta divided by r square. Okay, here k is a constant. Then the proportionality constant k depends on the medium between the point P and the current element and the system of units chosen. Okay, so for a free space, this constant value k is equal to mu 0 divided by 4 pi, which is equal to 10 raised to minus 7 Tesla meter ampere raised to minus 5. It's a constant value. For a free space, is constant term k is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi, which is equal to 10 raised to minus 7 Tesla meter per ampere. Okay, so we can write the above equation as dB. dB is what? dB is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi I dl sine theta divided by what? R square. Okay, and also you can write mu 0 by 4 pi I dl r sine theta divided by r cube. Is it correct? dB is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi I dl. Here multiplying and dividing with the r. So I dl r sine theta by r cube. Okay, so as the direction of dB is perpendicular to the plane of dl and r. So we can write Biot-Savart law in the vector form as dB. Vector dB is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi, mu 0 by 4 pi I into, so here dl r sine theta. Okay, so how can we write it as in vector notation? It is dl cross r divided by rq. So this is a Biot-Savart law. So what's the equation? dB is equal to dB is equal mu 0 by 4 pi I dl cross r divided by rq. The direction of dB is the direction of vector dl and dl cross r. Then now we will discuss about special cases. Some special cases about Biot-Savart law. So what's the first case? The first case, if theta is equal to 0 degree. So what happened to Biot-Savart law? So what happened to the equation dB? dB is equal to 0 because here sin theta. Sin 0 means what? Sin 0 means 0. So dB is equal to 0. That is, the magnetic field is 0 at points on the axis of the current element. So what's the meaning? The magnetic field is 0 at the point on the axis of the current element. So tell me what second case? The second case we have to consider theta is equal to what? 90 degrees. So what happened to sin 90? Sin 90 is equal to what? 1. So in that case dB is maximum value. Okay, dB is maximum. That is, the magnetic field due to a current element is maximum in a plane passing through the element and perpendicular to its axis. Okay.